Alright guys, this is my 2017 F350 that I gave to my girlfriend to drive.
Alright, as you can see, this truck was pretty totaled when I picked her up. I'm going to do my best to try and show you guys what it takes to rebuild a truck that is damaged to this extent. So, I didn't record it taking it apart, but here it is. This is pretty much how it was when I picked it up. It was already ripped basically apart, but I'm going to try to go ahead and do the best I can at videoing as much as I can of the rebuild process of this truck. This is just kind of a nightmare, but we'll see how it goes, because I'm pretty stoked about it, so I'm hoping you guys are as well. This probably won't be very easy for me, but I do like a good challenge, and for our shop and everything, this should be very easy to do. Alright, so here I got the cab up. Kind of broke some ground wires. Lifting it, I didn't see when I was lifting it, but they're pretty easy to fix, so I just gonna ignore it for now. But walk around here and show you where we're at. The frame was bent right there, and it was also bent in the front side of the axle as well, and the body mount was ripped off. So we're gonna go ahead and section the frame right here where the factory sleeve is. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and pull this motor out and tranny as one unit. Unbolted the exhaust, unbolted the body mounts, and removed the drive lines, so that way I don't have anything hanging me up from being able to get this motor out. So let's get to it. what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep on this frame to utilize for later. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of the way and removed, and then show you where we're at. Alright, so I got the new frame section here. You can see this one's not bent, and it's all straight and nice. We're gonna go over here, we're gonna clean up this rough edge I got here on both sides. I kind of damaged the frame when cutting. I was trying to section as much off as possible before cutting the last pieces off, but I messed up, but it's not gonna affect it. I'm gonna get it welded on there real nice. I'm gonna finish cutting those sections out of that frame and then beat those out, and then slide this new section onto there, get it all square, cross measure everything, make sure everything's nice and correct, and then burn it in. so I got this all, the frame fully prepped there, got it fully prepped here, marked out where the old section was cut off and welded to. Both sides are fully smoothed out and ready to be mated together and welded. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this section here up on there, get some levels on it, some squares, and we're gonna go and make sure we get this right. Alright, so I got the frame all welded in, burnt in. I'm gonna go ahead and get these welds prepped for paint, like wire wheel them and whatnot. Prep the frame, paint it all up, and start the reassembly process. This was probably the hardest part, was getting to here. So now it should be a cakewalk.
20-30 minutes doing that just to make sure I was not gonna weld this thing on wrong. But I started reassembling, put the box back on, ABS, wiring back all on, painted it, barely even tell. Just got that on. Need to get somewhere here. This is here.
got the motor bolted in, got the train bolted in, everything. Went ahead and set the cab back down. When I was lifting it, I didn't notice this, but I scratched the cab on the corner of the bed. thought I'd see it, but I guess not, so I'm going to ignore it for now. Maybe have it fixed later, I don't know. But other than that, everything lined up really nice, bolted right on, and so far it's coming along very nicely and smoothly, a lot better than I thought it would. So I guess I still need a front axle. The one that was in it was bent, so I'm trying to find one of those. This is the end of this video part. I'm going to post a second part to repairing this truck later on. Thanks for watching.